What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today is gonna be a quick one right here. I'm going to show you how I cook my chicken. I've had a friend ask me to do this video. It's been a little bit. He asked me a while back, but I haven't gotten a chance to film anything. So I figured since I'm starting to film stuff again, I might as well film this as one of the videos. So John, this is for you, buddy. I know you asked me how I prep my chicken, so I'm gonna teach you guys how I prep my chicken, how easy it is for me to prep my chicken, or how easy it is to prep chicken. But yeah, so let's get that started. Right here, I got my tray of chicken. It's about 4.6 pounds of chicken, and I'll roughly say I'd go through that in about 3 days, maybe 4. Cut this open. That open, and what I like to do first is I like to rinse the chicken, and just kind of just give it a little wash, you know. And kind of clear that up. So I'll do that for each of them. Next thing is I like to cut out the little excess fat that's on there. So you see all this little excess fat that just floating around right there. These aren't too bad. Well, yeah, here's one. So he's got that fat just hanging off inside there. So yeah, I like to cut that off because I like to get this as lean as possible, and I don't really need the fats in there. Pro tip, always wash your hands after you're handling the chicken. It's just way safer. I don't want anyone to get sick. So I got my chicken all ready. Got it on a pan. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of olive oil on each one. Just to help it cook and give it some nice flavor. I'm gonna rub the olive oil on both sides of each chicken breast. Now some people like to put the seasoning on first before putting olive oil on, but I don't know, I just like to do it. And sometimes I forget, so I'll do it, the olive oil first. So this is the part where you put your seasoning in. I'm not putting too much seasoning on here. This is where you can put any seasoning you want to. Sometimes I'll put, Mrs. Dash, or if you have Flavor God, I heard those are really good. You could, season it with one of those flavors. Market Pantry from the Target brand, that is good. Southwestern Chipotle, really good. I put that on there sometimes, and it's zero, everything zero, and with a little bit of sodium, but that's okay. But this one, I'm just using poultry seasoning just to give a little bit of flavor. Just to give me something. So I'll put just a dash on top, and then you can rub this in as well if you wanted to. But since I kind of did it the way I did it, I just put it on top and just leave it at that. And yeah, like I said, this is where you can put any seasoning you want to. It's all up to you. I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. So trying to keep it as clean as possible. So I'm not gonna put much on there. Sometimes when put anything at all. And like I said, probably during prep, I probably won't put anything at all. It'll just be the chicken. In fact, I probably won't be baking it because we're gonna bake this right now. Oven setting is warmed up to 405. People usually do 400 to 405. I found that for my oven, 405 works really well. It all just depends on your oven, but 405 works well for mine. So give that a gauge, you know, try that out. See what your oven works best at. Like I said, I got the oven preheated at 405. I'm gonna dump this in the oven right now. So, oh, should we turn on the oven light? Turn on the oven light so you can see what's going on. And then I'm just gonna dump this bad boy in there. All right. So I'm gonna set the timer for, again, this is my oven. My oven seems to work best at about 55 minutes. I said 55 minutes, 405 works best for me, that I found. That's when the chicken's just right and it gives the outside a little bit of a burn, not burn, but like, you know, browning, but then the inside stays nice and tender. So I'm gonna let that sit for 55 minutes and then we'll get back to it when it's done. All right, guys, 55 minutes is up and now I pulled out the chicken. There it is. See how it's got that little bit of browning on top, which is what we're looking for. And now I'm gonna take my little thermometer and check the temperature, make sure it's about 165. I suggest, I was being a little cheap and I got the annual one that's like with the dial and everything. Go ahead and spend a couple extra bucks and get the digital one because these ones kind of take forever and you kind of have to try to find the right spot to kind of get a good reading. The digital ones are quick. So I'm gonna take the thick one and then I'm gonna go try to find a good setting in here. Temperature's going up. Going about there. It's like you gotta find the deep spot. It's kind of slow. So you want about like 160, 165, and it's pretty much getting there. I mean, it's got 155 or so. Pretty damn close. Like 160. So I'm gonna look for another spot here. There you go, now it's pumping in there. So I mean that little spot might be just a little bit lower. So that's about 160, a little over 160. So that's pretty good. You want to get like around 165. So I might throw these in for another couple minutes. But I mean, that should be pretty darn good. So over here. Under 160. So just to be safe, I'm gonna go throw this in for another, I'd say 4 minutes. Get that really heated up. It's 4 to 5 minutes, but I'd say about 4 minutes. All right, so after those 4 minutes should be done, and then after that, let it cool off until it's completely cold or cool, like room temperature, and then I'll start cutting it. So the next shot will be me cutting it down. All right. All right, guys, so the chicken is pretty much cooled off. Everything's like, my son got to it already. He was like, can I get a piece of chicken? So I grabbed a piece of chicken. So he's gotten to it a little bit, but it's cooled off now. So now I'm just gonna cut it up and dice it up and then put it in this container right here. So what that does is it makes it a lot easier for me to get to. I mean, I'll dice them up and all I do is they're ready for the next couple days. My meals right now consist of chicken, rice, and some avocado. So very, very simple, very easy. And so all I have to do is every meal, you just go in here, grab some chicken, measure it out, whatever ounces I need for that meal, and that's it. Basically the only thing I have to cook is rice, like once a day for the whole day. And that's it. The chicken will last me a few days and it'll be good. And that's it, man. It's as simple as it can get for meal prep. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show you guys how to cut that up and then we'll finish it off. So there you have it. That is that's it. That's all it takes to make that chicken. And as you can see, it's really tender. It's actually, I don't know if you can see, but from the video, but it is really tender inside. It's not hard or anything. A lot of times when I used to pan fry my chicken, it would just get tough and it sucked. Eating it was not fun and became super dry. But this is actually nice and tender and it's still nice and moist inside. So it's got a little bit of flavor in there, juices in there. So it's legit. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Give it a try. Bake your chicken. It's so much easier. You put it in the oven for 55 minutes and you go do other chores or whatever you got to take care of. And it's that easy. You're not spending hours in the kitchen doing your meal prep, especially for like chicken, because chicken's hard, especially if you pan fry it and you gotta pan fry that whole tray. It's gonna take you a while unless you have a big, grill or something, unless you grill it or something like that. But yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful for you guys to see how easy it is to prep chicken and have it ready for the next couple days. I mean, see, it's all ready for the next couple days. All I gotta do is grab whatever I need, measure it out, and then that'll be it. All right, guys, again, that is it. I will catch you guys in the next video. So until then, I'm out. Peace.
Perfect.